hides. They'll come here. When they do...
What the fuck? Gerard!
We've waited. I've waited.
Gerard!
Always watching. Always listening.
Hey! Oh shit, what did you do?
Now they'll see.
What happened?
They wouldn't come to me.
Now the upper echelon of our government wants to punish my brothers and I for our dedication.
We demand that the legislation be thrown out. We have made preparations in the event that it is not thrown out, and will use
shoulder. Hit on his upper right arm. Moving to the motorcade. Shit. Well, security, don't be on her ass now. Grab the MG.
Thames right away.
Welcome to Ready or Not. This is an instructional video on how to play, for those who are new to the game. Ready or Not features a hub world, the lobby, located in the Los Sueños police headquarters. Once you select a lobby type from the main menu, you'll be free to roam around at your leisure. The hub world is where you can select and start missions, as well as customize your weapons, appearance, and gear for yourself and your AI teammates. Depending on which lobby type you chose, friends or acquaintances can jump in at any time. Loadouts can be customized by accessing the locker room or quartermaster on either floor. Solo players will also be able to customize their AI officers' kits. Weapons can be modified by going to either the ground or locker room floors and moving to the gun table. Whatever item is equipped will be able to be customized. Players can also test out their loadouts at the kill house or range. To start a mission, walk to the map table and press the Use key. Here, you'll be presented with a world map containing locations of missions. Currently, we have 6 maps and 2 test levels available to players. Once a map is selected, you'll be able to choose the mission type. We have 5 to choose from. Barricaded suspects. To achieve a high rank, all suspects and civilians must be arrested, with no casualties or injuries sustained to your team. Other objectives may also need to be fulfilled. Raid. The rules of engagement in a raid are loosened, and there are usually more suspects and less civilians. Suspects are also more dangerous. Players are not required to arrest threats to get a higher score. Active shooter. Your team races against time to neutralize the active shooter threat before they kill all of the civilians. Bomb defusal. Players must locate and defuse numerous explosive devices within the world. Suspects and civilians will be located around these devices. Hostage rescue. The team must locate and breach the hostage zone, being mindful to not alert suspects before the team is set up. Once players are noticed, the hostage takers will begin to neutralize civilians. After selecting your mode, move to the red carpet behind the mission selection table to start. A countdown will begin once all players are in the zone. Once in a mission, the tab key can be held to view objectives in your mission. To get the highest score, complete these and follow your rules of engagement. Players cannot sprint in this game, and threats are faster than you. This means you need to be careful and assess rooms effectively, blocking exits or breaching simultaneously with your friends or AI teammates before entering. Players can slow walk by pressing the Shift key. They can also lean by pressing Q or E. Ready or Not features a free lean system as well, where you're able to combine Alt with the WASD keys and the crouch key in order to get really low to check under objects or incrementally peek around cover. You must ask for compliance to threats, unless they pose a danger to you or others in the world. If a weapon is pointed, you are able to engage. Press the F key by default to shout for compliance. Injury sustained to the player will also affect how you approach threats. An injured leg will slow you down and stop you from kicking doors, and an injured arm will increase your recoil, making it harder to land shots. Players can also bleed out if they do not treat their wounds, so when you're able to, bandage any bleeding before getting back into the fight. Doors in the world are contextually activated. You and your team can breach by applying an explosive charge, kicking in the door, or using a shotgun loaded with lead powder to safely clear a doorway and allow your team to enter. Peeking doors is also possible, and can be used to check for traps applied to doorways. All players are also equipped with a lockpick device to ensure no door can stop you from entering a room. You're also able to walk into ajar doors to open them. Keep in mind, with some items, such as the shield, you cannot open doors. When playing with your AI teammates, keep in mind these tips. The command menu is accessible by pressing the middle mouse button by default. Players can isolate their team selection by scrolling the mouse wheel. Gold is your entire team, red is half, and blue is the other half. Anything the player can do, their officers can do too. This includes mirroring doors, checking them, and breaching and clearing. The player can also queue commands by pressing and holding the Shift key while ordering their team to do something. This can be useful for simultaneous breaches, as an example. Players can view their teammates' cameras by pressing the T key. Cycling cameras is done by tapping the same key. With that in mind, you should be ready to dive right into the harsh and unforgiving world of Ready or Not. Go dynamic.